Okay, this is a Zoha Aroma First Impressions video. I heard good things about this house, so I decided to try some. They're out of Canada, but they do ship worldwide. Takes a little while on shipping since it's coming out of Canada. But I'll give a quick first impressions note breakdown, and then I'll give like a quick score of my rating between 1 and 10. You might not necessarily agree with that rating, and it won't necessarily be how close it is to the original or whatever. It'll just be what I think of the scent profile and how I like it, 1 to 10, which yours might be completely different. But let's quit talking about all this stuff and let's get right into it. First one up is this MAJALIS. This is an original blend. This was recommended by a subscriber, and it's one of their best sellers. So it's trying to capture the aromatic nuance of an Arabian cafe. It opens with vanilla, coffee, and chocolate. In the mid, you got honey, vanilla, and tonka bean. At the base is this nice refined oud and spices. This will be a great cozy fall scent, winter scent too. The quality of oils in this thing is really good. Longevity here is good. This is a great cozy fall wintertime scent, and I really like this one. 8.5 out of 10. Okay, the next one up is another name I'm going to butcher, just like I'm going to do all these kind of pronunciations and probably some of the plain English ones too. But it's MELANGE d'Arabie. It's another original creation from the house. It's unisex right down the middle. Fruity floral composition. It opens with jasmine, peach, melon, and some orange blossom. As it dries down, you pick up honey and vanilla. Good longevity. Again, the oils and quality of these oils are really good. There's a little bit too heavy of floral notes on this one for my taste. But it's not that it's unisex, it just doesn't really particularly go to my taste, especially for a summer fragrance. But it's good quality oils, and it's a pretty nice fragrance, just not to my taste. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next up is Arcane. It's a clone of Rosa Enigma or Creation E, whichever you want to call it. It's got notes of cognac, vanilla, tobacco, benzoin, black pepper, jasmine, ginger, bergamot, neroli, and patchouli. It has that effervescent cola opening, and then dries down to a boozy cognac and vanilla. I've actually never smelled Creation E, so I'm not sure how close this is. Quality is good here. I don't think I'm just a fan of this scent profile, is what's going on here. So it's one reason I haven't got around to trying it till now. So I'm just going to give this a 6 out of 10, just based on my taste. This isn't something that I really would be drawn to. Okay, right off the bat, the next 5 are going to be oils. And I usually don't mess with oils too much, but I did here because they had so many. And this is how they come. They come with this glass vial thing. You just kind of pull it out and then, just kind of dab it on your skin with a little glass applicator. Works pretty good too. So first of these I ordered was, I ordered Boss Bottled Intense, but they sent me Boss Bottled. So they messed up. That's fine though, because this actually is my favorite one of the haul. I have the original, so I know this scent profile really well. Probably most of you guys do too. But I'll have to say right now, this is definitely my favorite of the haul for sure. It's really high quality, dense version of the original Boss Bottled. Really good performance. So I've been layering this with my original Boss Bottled, the real one, and this works out really good. This really adds to the original, and performance really good. It really extends the performance on the original too when I layer it. This one's awesome. 8.7 out of 10, definitely my favorite one of the haul. Next up is their interpretation oil of Creed Virgin Island water. I had to try their version. I love this scent profile, so curiosity got to me, and I had to order it, even though I got a million versions of this. But it's a really nice, dense version of the original. Doesn't have the bright sparkle notes of the original, and that's what you're going to get a lot of times in these oils. But it has really good performance. I actually layered this with the one I did that was too floral for me, the MELANGE d'Arabie, and I like both better combined. Actually, I actually preferred this with it, and then the other way around, I definitely preferred this one, kind of toning down some of the floral notes of the original, and so they blend pretty nicely. I'll give this just on its own merit though, like a 7 out of 10. Which is not the greatest score for a Creed Virgin Island water, because I love that scent profile. It's just being so dense and dark, it kind of, as these oils typically do, it just kind of leaves out some of the bright notes of it, which is really kind of critical to Virgin Island water being a really good fragrance, but still nice addition to my collection. Okay, next up is their version of good old Golden Sand. A lot of you guys probably already know this one. There's a bunch of versions of this one. I want to try theirs. I actually have ran out of that and didn't have any, and hadn't had it for a while, so I figured, oh, let me get back into that one. So it starts off with a burst of fresh citrus. Then you get that caramel and vanilla comes into play a little bit as it dries down a little bit. Nice, really gourmand fragrance for the fall. Classic scent profile. Really like this one. This is a good version of it. 7 out of 10. Next up is another original creation. It's called Forgotten Library. It's supposed to smell like an old musty library with just stuff sitting around in it, filled with old books and treasures. So listen to the notes on this thing. Woody notes, damp paper, rusty metal accord, citruses, ink, and frankincense. Really like this one. Probably not for everyone though. Again, great longevity and high quality oils. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I'm really going to enjoy this scent in cooler weather. I like stuff like this. I know this probably doesn't appeal to a lot of people who want to smell like an old library full of old, damp, musty books, but I guess I do. So, side note, if any of you know about a fragrance that kind of smells like an old wooden farmhouse, I've looked around and tried a couple that are supposed to smell like that, and I haven't really got nowhere with it. I haven't really liked anything I've smelled. So, yeah, I'd love to have a scent of just an old wooden farmhouse. Still kind of looking for one of those, and yeah, it kind of brings me back to my childhood, hanging out at my grandma's and stuff. And every time I go into an old, cabin or something like that, I get that smell, and I just love it. So, yeah. Side note: if any of you guys know of any of those, feel free to put that in the comments. Would appreciate it. Last up is this Byredo Mojave Ghost. It's got notes of sapodilla, ambrette, magnolia, violet, sandalwood, ambergris, and cedar. Unisex right down the middle. Good spring scent to me. I've also never smelled the original, so I don't know how close this is. It's actually my first time getting my nose on this. Just a pleasant, light, airy scent. Real clean and not offensive. I'll give this one like another 7 out of 10. Pretty nice. Might have to try some other versions of this one. Kind of an easy to pull off dumb rig scent. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this house and the quality of the oils. And yes, if any of this sounds good to you, you might want to give them a try. Definitely good quality in the oils. The bad part is if you don't like a lot of fragrance oils, they do have quite a few, in the sprays, like the first few I showed you. So there is options of those. But I'd say the majority of them are these oils, but they're all good quality. So if you made it this far, like, subscribe, comment. All that helps my algorithm. And I appreciate you guys taking the time for watching.